Looks like Toyota's former CEO, Akio Toyoda, already knew this harsh reality of the EV market. That's why when the challenging environment of the EVs occurred, he noted people are finally seeing reality. Stay tuned as we delve into more of the details in this matter. The electric vehicle future seems gloomy of late. Blame it on the battery supply chain that has posed a costly problem for automakers. The not-so-cost-effective price and shortage of proper charging infrastructure have led consumers to contemplate before making the EV switch. And obviously, when there is already a price war being initiated by Elon Musk's Tesla, the margins of electric vehicles, which are yet to have a profitable structure, are continuing to plummet. Thus, when Toyota chairman Akio Toyoda was asked his opinion on this problematic matter of EVs, he bluntly shared that people are finally able to come to terms with reality regarding electric vehicles. The Toyota former CEO's announcement was officially recorded just days after General Motors and Honda terminated their proposed association to design more cost-effective and budget-friendly electric vehicles. They intended to come up with the EVs that cost less than $30,000 by 2027. However, some partners don't last long. Considering the EV environment is not as attractive to automakers as it is now, the proposed partnership remained cancelled. After extensive studies and analysis, we have come to a mutual decision to discontinue the program. Each company remains committed to affordability in the EV market. General Motors spokesperson Daryl Harrison told CNBC. General Motors on the same day announced that it was postponing the production of its upcoming EV lineup, consisting of the Chevy Equinox EV, Chevy Silverado EV, and GMC Sierra Denali EV. General Motors CEO Mary Barra, however, sounded promising as she covered up the short delay by stating that the time will be utilized to make the trucks more efficient and less expensive to produce, and therefore more profitable. General Motors also gave up its target to come up with a 4-lakh electric vehicle by mid-2024. However, it is said that this still has plans to produce 1 million electric vehicles by 2025. It's clear that we're dealing with a lot of near-term uncertainty, Barra said. The transition to EVs that will have ups and downs. Toyota, General Motors, and Honda's delay in the production of EVs doesn't isolate them from the rest, because there are several top automakers who are in a similar dilemma. Last week, even Ford announced that it was cutting down on time and resources in the production of the F-150 Lightning truck. And guess what? The company that is making noise like never before, Tesla, also missed street delivery expectations for the quarter before it released weaker than expected earnings in the sector. So despite being famous widely in the EV market, Tesla too has its slowdown. Elon Musk simply pointed out the higher interest rates to cover up the lesser earnings. In recent developments, Toyota has climbed down as CEO of Toyota, and the CEO position is being held by Koji Sato. Toyota, however, is working as the chairman of Toyota and shared about the slump in the EV market. I have continued to say what I see is reality. There are many ways to climb the mountain that is achieving carbon neutrality. Looking at the situation, one can note that Toyota's EV sales have got a larger share from alternative methods such as hybrids and plug-in hybrids. The reason hybrids are so powerful is because they fit the needs of so many customers. Toyota's North America Vice President of Sales Bob Carter told CNBC in 2022, "The demand for hybrid has been strong. We expect it to continue to grow as the entire industry transitions over to electrification later this decade." Ford's strike could have been done, but the company's electric car issues are far from being solved. The total auto trade that has been tussling with consistently reduced EV demand, overvalue, and lack of smooth infrastructure are some of the issues that are dragging back the EV sector to come up with the latest developments. After all, Tesla is going through declining gross sales figures and gross margins in the backdrop of a value challenge that intends to attract clients to go electric. CEO Mary Barra also explained about the manufacturing delay by mentioning that the company will make the vans extra environment friendly and cheaper to supply, and subsequently extra worthwhile. In a similar transfer, Ford also noted that it was stopping around $12 billion in deliberate EV investments, which means its brand new battery plant development has also been included in the suspension. The company's electrical vehicle division, called as Model E, has misplaced $1.3 billion for the quarter, which is a shortage of approximately $36,000 per car delivered. During a similar period, the company also gave a warning that as soon as its likely settlement with the UAW is approved, its autos will operate $850 to $900 dearer than earlier. Considering the profitability of EVs is at a low, the car makers are contemplating how weak EV demand is at the present. Ford, in agreement with ex-CEO Mark Fields, must ensure to keep its inside combustion engine, ICE enterprise, alive and in an appropriate manner so that it can make efforts to keep investing in electrical losses. The auto industry, it's all about getting scale of economies and penny counts. Fields advised CNBC, ICE business rarely funds the EV business. You've got to keep that golden goose, keep producing for them. Fields also warned that Ford's attempt to make up an extra $900 per car in value is as per the latest contract. Fields also mentioned that it plans to incorporate the company's style into product choices in combination with whether or not Ford selects to maneuver the manufacturing exterior of the US. He also mentioned that electrification is in the works, but it is not appropriate across the board. Ford and Toyota are meeting customers at the place they are with its hybrid and plug-in hybrid autos, and this is the best manner ahead for automakers, Fields noted. Fields also noted that hybrids are one of the successful methods to bring about a change in the trade to an all-electric future, with clients not willing to get into the pressing requirements to maneuver to all-electric, the producers not wanting the expansion that may excuse the huge losses that EV manufacturing is causing. He further adds that as mass adoption of EVs takes place, they would simply have a long way to go and a longer time to adopt than Elon Musk thinks. Over time, you're going to see the industry propulsion systems shift to full battery electric, Fields mentioned. The issue is, what's the time frame of that? There's a lot of excitement around the early adopters. Now you're getting the tough part of mass adoption. Doesn't Fields' sentiments sound similar to Toyota chairman Akio Toyoda, who had also revealed about softening EV demand and increasing losses? So isn't his warning of finally seeing reality with regard to EVs coming true? It is obvious that after pumping cash for several years into the trendiest electric vehicle market, legacy automakers are now taking a more cautious approach when it comes to investments. The world's EV leader, Tesla, and several other major automakers are right now in a new dilemma, which is what to do when the demand for EVs dies down or slows down. There is no doubt that the battery-supported vehicle market is still expanding, but we can understand that the growth has considerably slowed down. If you really want to know what consumers are looking at the dealer lot for, then here we go. A Ford F-150 Lightning begins at about $50,000 before federal tax credits of $7,500. A base model gasoline-powered version begins at less than $37,000. General Motors' Chevrolet Blazer starts at roughly $37,000, but the electric version costs a minimum of $56,000 before tax credits. Bloomberg BNEF research gave a shocking revelation that the batteries that power EVs are more pricey than the internal combustion engines, and it will be at least another 3 years before these prices are comparable. Informing people of a car, that is great, but if they cannot afford it, it doesn't really help. Musk said to change his EV strategy. Really, the thing that must be solved is to make the car affordable. Considering Musk has put off a new $1 billion plant in Mexico, we can understand the serious gravity of the situation. Do you think anytime there is a new technology introduced in the market, the adoption is not that easy? What are your views on EV adoption? Share your views with us in the comments below. If you liked the video, click the like and subscribe buttons to our channel.